Welcome to edutainment.com and let us continue with single entry system of accounting. Now let us discuss about the statement of affairs. So we have seen the statement of profit or loss, right? In single entry system of accounting, we will not keep the real accounts as well as the nominal accounts. In that case, it is not possible to prepare the profit and loss account and the balance sheet. Henceforth, we are preparing the statement of profit or loss, and to ascertain the financial position, we have to find out an alternative, and which is known as statement of affairs. So let us see what is a statement of affairs. Statement of affairs is a statement of assets and liabilities prepared under a single entry system to ascertain the financial position of the business. So this is what a statement of affairs is. So we have to prepare an opening statement of affairs to find out the opening capital and a closing statement of affairs to find out the closing capital if capitals are not given. Right. So accordingly, we have to prepare the final statement of affairs. So let us look into an example and see how a statement of affairs can be prepared. Right? Let us see an example. A trader has not kept his accounts properly. So from the following details, you are supposed to prepare the final statement of affairs. Right? So for that, what are the things we have to prepare? We have to prepare an opening statement to ascertain the opening capital and a closing statement of affairs to ascertain the closing capital. Right? Then for the final statement, we have to ascertain the profit or loss made during the year. So we have to prepare a statement of profit or loss also from the details. So what are the details given? Let us see. So we have given the details as on 31st 12 2018 and 31st 12 2019, that is December 31st 2018 and 2019 data has been given, right? So let us look. Cash in hand as on 2018 December is 700 and 2019 December is 850. Cash at bank is 2500 and 3000 respectively. Stock in trade 25,000 and 30,000. Sundry debtors 30,000 and 40,000. Sundry creditors 15,000 and 12,000. Plant and machinery 80,000 and 1 lakh. Furniture and fixtures 30,000 and 25,000 respectively. Right now, drawings during the year is 2,000 per month. So the trader has taken 2,000 rupees per month for his family requirements. Then depreciation at the rate 10% on plant and machinery, 5% on furniture and fixtures. Bad debts, that is the debts which we cannot recover, 1,000 rupees. Provision created at the rate 2% on sundry debtors, that means provision for doubtful debts has been created, right? That is at the rate 2%. So from this data, you have to prepare the final statement of affairs. So let us see what are the things we have to prepare. First thing is the opening statement of affairs to ascertain the opening capital. Second thing is the closing statement of affairs to ascertain the closing capital. And finally, the statement of profit or loss to ascertain the net profit or net loss incurred during the year. Right? Then we have to prepare the final. So we have to prepare the final statement of affairs. For that, we have to prepare the opening statement to ascertain the opening capital, closing statement to ascertain the closing capital, and statement of profit or loss to ascertain the net profit or net loss, right? So let us prepare the opening statement, that is the statement of affairs as on 31st December 2018. So let us see what are the items given. Is cash in hand, is it an asset or liability? Cash in hand is an asset. So on the asset side, cash in hand 700 rupees. Cash at bank, which is also an asset, which is 2500 rupees. Stock in trade, that is the stock available for trading or sales, that is 25,000 rupees, which is an asset. Sundry debtors, people, those who has purchased from us and supposed to give money to us, right? Those are debtors, and the collection of debtors are sundry debtors. So sundry debtors is also an asset, 30,000 rupees. Plant and machinery, an asset, 80,000 rupees. Furniture and fixtures, 30,000 rupees, which is also an asset. Now we have sundry creditors, that is the suppliers or people who are giving raw materials or materials to us on credit. Those people are called as creditors. So sundry creditors, which is a liability, right? So on the liability side, 15,000 rupees. So on the asset side, when we tally, it is coming as 1,68,200. In balance sheet as well as in the statement of affairs, assets and liabilities should be equal. So whatever is the balancing figure, that will be taken as the capital. So we got the capital as 1,53,200, right? This is what the opening capital. Now let us prepare the statement of closing capital, right? So to ascertain the closing capital, we have to prepare the statement as on 31st December 2019. Let us see. So similarly, we have to prepare the statement of affairs as on 31st December 2019, which is the closing statement to ascertain the closing capital, right? So as usual, cash in hand in the asset side 850, cash at bank 3,000 on the asset side, stock in trade 30,000 at the asset side, sundry debtors on the asset side as 40,000, plant and machinery 1 lakh, furniture and fixtures 25,000. So when we total up the asset side, we got 1,98,850 rupees, and on the liability side we have sundry creditors, which is 12,000 rupees. Now the balancing figure, which is the closing capital, 1,86,850, right? So we got the opening capital from the opening statement and the closing capital from the closing statement. Now we have to prepare the statement of profit or loss to ascertain the net profit or net loss. So we have ascertained the opening capital by preparing the opening statement of affairs and the closing capital by preparing the closing statement of affairs. Now it is the time to prepare the statement of profit or loss for the year to ascertain the net profit or net loss, right? So let us see how to prepare the statement of profit or loss. Statement of profit or loss for the year ended 31st December 2019. So first thing we have to take is the closing capital. So what is the closing capital we have ascertained from the closing statement? So capital at the end or closing capital, which is 1,86,850. Now with this we have to add drawings. So on the question it has been told that the trader has made a drawings of 2,000 rupees per month for his family needs, right? So 2,000 per month means for the year it is 2,000 into 12, that is 24,000. So adding drawings of 24,000 along with the closing capital of 1,86,850, we get a compound figure of 2,10,850. Now from this we have to deduct the opening capital or the capital at the beginning, which we have ascertained from the opening statement. How much it was? 1,53,200. So we got the gross profit as 57,650. Now in the question there are certain items has been given. which are coming under expenses. So less expenses, that is depreciation on plant and machinery at 10%, right? So we had two values of plant and machinery at the beginning and at the end, right? So we have to take the average of both. 80,000 plus 1 lakh divided by 2, 90,000, and 10% of 90,000 is 9,000. Same way, we have to take 5% for furniture and fixtures, which is 30,000 plus 25,000 divided by 2, which is 55,000 by 2, which comes as 27,500, and 5% of 27,500 is 1,375, 1,375, right? Now bad debts are given as 1,000 rupees, and a provision for bad debts has been created at 2%. So this provision will be created on net debtors, that is sundry debtors minus bad debts will come into net debtors, right? So 40,000 minus 10,000, 40,000 minus 1,000 is 39,000, and 2% of 39,000 is 780 rupees. So the provision for bad debts at the rate 2% is 780. So these are the expenses which has been given. Now we have to sum it up. So we got 12,155 as the total expenses. Now we have to deduct these expenses from the gross profit. So we got a net profit of 45,495. This is the net profit. Understood? Now let us prepare the final statement of affairs. So now let us look into the final statement of affairs for the year ending 31st December 2019. So what are the things comes in assets and what are the things in liabilities, right? So on the asset side, we have cash in hand 850, cash at bank 3,000, stock in trade, which is the stock available for trading or sales, 30,000, sundry debtors. So the collection of debtors is 40,000 minus bad debts, which is 39,000, and minus provision for bad debts, which is 780. So the net amount of sundry debtors is 38,220. Now plant and machinery, which is 1 lakh, and depreciation should be deducted from that, which is 9,000. So the net value of plant and machinery is 91,000. And furniture and fixtures is 25,000. Depreciation, if we deduct 1,375, we get the net value of furniture and fixtures as 23,625. So on the asset side, we got a total of 1,86,695. Now this should match into the liability side. So sundry creditors, which is a liability that to the suppliers we have to pay back, so which is 12,000 rupees, and the balancing figure is the net capital. So what is the net capital? Net capital is opening capital plus net profit minus drawings. So what is the opening capital? Opening capital is 1,53,200. We should add net profit of 45,495. So we get 1,98,695. From that we have to deduct the drawings 24,000. So we get a net capital of 1,74,695. Now the total of the liability is also 1,86,695. Right? So this is the final statement of affairs. I hope this is clear to you. In the next class, we will come with the accounting procedures and ascertainment of profit or loss and the statement of affairs for partnership firms.